Hello, welcome back to another FOC Studios video, and today we will be making burgers. Right now I am just waiting for the water to boil up and evaporate so then we can go cooking on the pan. So fast forward to that. Okay, so now the pan is all heated up, so now we can put in the oil. Just put not too much. Okay, that might be a little too much, but it's okay. I'm cooking a lot today. And spread it evenly. And it's good. I would recommend using an iron grill, but if you don't have one, it's okay. Any pan will do. So now, let's get the meat out. Okay, so I have my patties ready now, so let's turn up the heat and let's take out the patties and put it in. As you can see, the patty's boiling now, and I'll just move it to the side to get some space. And another patty. Right now, these patties are still a little frozen, so we'll cook them for an extra amount of time. Later, we'll use a small amount of butter, and then I'll come back when it's done. Okay, and now the patties are cooking well, and I'm gonna flip the first one, and later we're gonna flip them again until they're ready. As you can see, they still have some red on them, and yeah, that's why we need to flip them again. So, I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so right now I flipped the patties, and they look pretty nice. Still have to flip them one more time before I can take them out of the pan and cook the next batch. But so far, they're really good. After that, we'll put on some butter, some avocado, and some cheese, and then we'll put it onto the bun. And also, comment down below what I should make next. And I'll see you when the patties are done. Okay, so here the patties are almost done. I'll flip this one more time, and then after we can turn the heat down and put on the cheese. Then after that, I'll make the next batch. So, see ya. Okay, the meat is now ready, and now I'm gonna put in 1 tablespoon of butter. So, once the meat is done, I'll tell you guys and put on the cheese. Okay, so the meat here had a nice bath in the butter, and now it's time to put on the cheese. Here we have the cheese that you can buy from Stop & Shop, Walmart, or Target. And I'm just going to put on 1 regular slice for each patty. And I'm going to do the same for the rest of the patties. And some of them will have extra cheese for the ones who want extra cheese. And now it's time for the next batch after I put on this last piece of cheese. And we'll just wait for the cheese to melt, and then we should be done. Okay, so now let's take out the cheese and serve them on a bun. I'll show you that right now. So right here, we have our burger buns, and I will be putting the meat onto the burger buns, and I'm gonna show you how I usually make the burgers. So right here I have my bun or roll, whatever you guys call it, and then I'm gonna get a burger, put on the bun, and I'm just gonna do this same with the rest of the burgers. Here I have another one, and I'm just gonna do the same thing until all the burgers are finished. Okay, so now we have a new batch of patties on the pan, and I'm just gonna wait until they're all cooked well, and then I'm gonna see you guys then. So right now the burgers are cooking well, and I have 3 patties in now because there's an extra person, and I'm just gonna wait until they're all cooked. So right now the burgers are split and they're cooking really well. And I'm just waiting for the crust to form to have the nice texture on the outside. And we're almost at the part where I can put the cheese, and then I'll see you then. Okay, so the patties have now been cooked, and now I'm gonna put on some cheese. Here, now I'm gonna put on 2 pieces of cheese for 2 patties, and then 1 piece of cheese for 1 patty. So here, this one is the first 2 cheese patty, and this one is the second 2 cheese patty. Right here. And then now I'm gonna get the last pat cheese for this one, and then another cheese. The last piece of cheese is for the last piece of meat. Now we put it here, and this one, and we'll leave it here to cook for a while. So now we have the melted cheese, and now it's time to put on the patties. So this will be 1 burger, and there will be 2 double patty burgers. So here I'll have the second patty, which won't go on for some reason, and I'll just align it like this. And here is the last patty that will go on here. Fits very nicely. Then now it's time to put on the avocado. Okay, so now I've got everything cleaned up, and it's time for the avocados. I'm gonna unwrap these, and then I'm gonna cut a few to put on to the burgers. So here we got the avocados, and now I'm gonna cut them up into pieces so we can put them on the burger. By the way, we also have French fries, and here I'm gonna put them in the air fryer instead of deep frying them. So I'll show you the results of the French fries soon. So here I have the tray of French fries, and I'm about to put them in the air fryer. So I'll show you the French fries soon. Okay, so now we have the avocados, and here I'm gonna cut them. By the way, I'm air frying the fries for 5 minutes and at 400 degrees. Here I'll cut them one by one into a fry shape, and as you can see, these would probably fit well onto the burger. And I'll see you when I finish cutting the avocados. Okay, so the avocados are all ready now, and now I'll put them onto the burger. Here I'll put some avocado onto the burger, and I'll put a generous amount for each burger as long as they fit on. And this should be enough. I'll put one more, and now I can put the blast bun on top of this. For this one, I'll also put a generous amount, and these ones are the big ones, so I'll put a little less. And I'm done now. This is the other 2-patty burger. I'll put them on. And I'll put a little more because this is a 2-patty burger for the grown-ups. And this should be enough. Over here, we have the last burger. And it's a 1-patty burger, as you can see. And I'll spread out the last piece of avocado evenly. Okay, so now I can just put on the top of the burgers, and while I do it, you guys can wait for the fries to be cooked. Okay, so here are the results of the burgers, and yes, they might be small, but they still look pretty decent. And now I'm gonna put them on the table and wait for the fries to become ready. Okay, so this is the result of the burgers, and they are looking really good. Now we just have to wait for the fries, and I'll be back when the fries are ready. Okay, so I have now switched out the burgers onto a different plate or paper, and the fries should be ready soon, so I'll see you then. Okay, so here are the fries, and they look really good. This one will be a cheese fry, and this one will be regular fries. Right now, I'm gonna get the salt and just scatter them all over the fries. Okay, I have the salt over here, and now I'm gonna salt them up. Here, the fries are here, and I'm just gonna shake them around so the salt will be spread evenly. Now to here, the salt and even spread. Shake them around, and they should be good after a few seconds. I'm just gonna count to 10, and this one should be good. I'm just gonna shake this one a few extra times for the evenness, and we're good. Now I just need to heat this up and make it cheese fries. Okay, so right now I put the cheese onto the fries, and I'm gonna heat them up so that the cheese can melt. Okay, so the cheese fries are now ready, and here is an overall result. It looks really solid, and yeah, we're gonna heat it all up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!